Hi, I'm Doug Keck. This is an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Just had the pleasure of speaking with Teresa Tomeo about her book, Everything's Coming Up, Rosie, 10 Things My Feisty Italian-American Mom Taught Me About Living a Godly Life. And it's available through our EWTN religious catalog, EWTNRC.com, for all things Catholic. Speaking of all things Catholic, tell us about Rosie and everything that was coming up. Rosie, and why you wrote this book.
Well, I wrote it in honor of my late mom, who passed away in 2020 before COVID, and taught me so many lessons that I was very annoyed with when I was growing up. Didn't want to hear. I was bossed. I didn't want to hear anything about it. But as I grew older and grew in my Catholic faith, I realized that what she was giving me were lifelong lessons. And I actually built a talk around some of the funny sayings. And the talk was so popular, I said, well, maybe I'll make a good book, and there we have it.
Well, in these Rosieisms, so to speak, that you've got in there, is it indicative of the kind of earthy wisdom that many of our parents had?
Absolutely. She may have said them differently or maybe in a more funny way, but they were very, very true. And if you look at life now, they're so needed. Like the first one on the hit parade is offer it up to God and put it before the cross. That is so important. And not just for a lifelong effort, but every single day we have to get up and put our life before God. Or the Blessed Mother is watching you. Our Blessed Mother is there for us, and it's so great to have her to intercede for us, but how many of us really call on our Blessed Mother? So I should say the Blessed Mother is watching you before I'd go out on dates, like the Italian Catholic guilt, right?
Keep room for the Holy Spirit.
Exactly, right? So you hear these things and kind of roll your eyes growing up, but then again, as you go through your own life, you realize they made a heck of a lot of sense.
Right. Yeah. Was her Catholicism an important part of your life?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was extremely important. And my father was very involved in the church. He sang in the choir. He was a cantor. My mom was involved, and mass every week. And I wouldn't say they didn't pray in the like very, very. I don't want to use the word religiously, but in terms of it was more about practicing, going to church, being involved. And they made sure we got a Catholic education.
Was there the family dinner a big part of it?
Oh yeah, every Sunday the big family Italian dinner and grace before meals, and really very, very Catholic in terms of the way we grew up in the home. Yeah.
Right. Is there something special, do you think, about a daughter and a mother's relationship?
I do. I think it's very important, but I also think that it's okay, which I'm very honest in the book, if you have a little bit of rough patches or you don't have a perfect relationship. It's not a Hallmark movie. It's real life.
Right.
And it's a beautiful thing that God gives us, a mother and daughter relationship, but sometimes it can be challenging.
Okay, very good. Teresa Tomeo, the book Everything's Coming Up, Rosie, 10 Things My Feisty Italian-American Mom Taught Me About Living a Godly Life. Again, available through our EWTN religious catalog. And you look for the entire interview that we did. It'll be on our on-demand platform and our YouTube channel and coming soon to the network. I'm Doug Keck. This has been an EWTN Bookmark Brief. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.
Yay!